Welcome to AER Int channel and welcome back to Surface Modeling. In the previous video, we made the basic shape of this candlestick holder. And in this one, we are going to look at the Trim Surfaces tool that will allow us to trim those surfaces so they are closer to the final shape that we want. Let's get started with our previous model. And we can also open this file by opening the file we have previously worked on. If we don't have one, let's make this sketch first using the guide in the previous video. First up, we want to round the edges of this rectangular section so they're not square. And if this was a solid model, we could just use the fillet tool and we could add some fillets to the edges in the corners. But because this surface doesn't have any thickness to it, there's actually no vertical edge there to select to use the Trim Surfaces tool. There's a few different ways we can do this. We'll start off by showing us how we can use sketches to trim things. So let's start a sketch on the top plane. And I'm going to go to a top view. So we are looking down from the top. So this rectangle here is the curved disc shape. I'm gonna left click to select that. And then from the sketch tab, let's choose convert entities. So we've now converted the outer edges of that surface into new entities or lines in the sketch. But the sketch is actually on the plane that we selected, which is the top plane. So if you look in 3D, it kinda looked like this. We are now going to use the sketch fillet tool, which is this one. And we're gonna fillet the outer edges of the rectangle. So let's set the size of something like 45mm and select those 4 outer corners so they're rounded off like this. And then press OK. And then we've got a shape like this, which is basically that rectangle but with the rounded corners. And if you look from the top, it looks like this. So we want to cut away these corners outside of the rounded part that we've sketched. So to trim the surfaces, we're gonna go to the Surfaces tab. We're gonna choose the Trim Surface tool, which is this one. And we can see firstly for the trim type, there's 2 options. There's Standard and there's Mutual. We'll look at this in turn, but basically, Standard lets us trim surfaces with things like sketches, other surfaces, curves, planes, and so on. But with Mutual, we can actually trim multiple surfaces using those surfaces themselves. And we'll look at that option next. So for now, we'll just stay with Standard. So in the Trim toolbox, we want the sketch that we just drew. It'll probably automatically be there. If it's not, we might just have to click in this selection box, the Trim toolbox, and then left click to select that sketch in the graphics area. And then down here, we've got 2 options. We can either keep selections or we can remove selections. In this case, let's use the Remove Selections option. And then make sure we are in this box underneath. Then if we go to the graphics area and we basically hover the mouse over the surface, we can see different areas get highlighted based on the shape of the sketch underneath. So what we want to do is click the areas that we want to remove. So I'm gonna left click on these corner sections, all 4 of them, and as we select them, we see they become highlighted. And they also go into this box on the left, which is the areas to remove. And then when we press OK, those highlighted areas are removed like this, and we've got a nice curved shape on the top. We've now trimmed away those corners like that, and next up, let's trim away the top of the tube here. So again, we're gonna use the same feature, gonna use the Trim Surface. We're gonna stay on Standard again, but this time, instead of choosing a sketch for the trim tool, let's choose actually that top surface. We're gonna stay on Remove Selections, then make sure we're in the selection box underneath, and then just hover our mouse over the tube. And we want to left click and select the top part of the tube so that part will be removed when we press OK like this. So we're getting a bit closer to the final shape now. But what we also want to do is remove the circular area where the tube joins the disc. That's where the candle base actually fits in, so we need a hole there. Again, let's go to the Trim Surface, but this time instead of Standard, let's choose Mutual. With a Mutual trim, we can basically trim multiple surfaces using those surfaces themselves. So in the Surfaces box, let's choose both of those existing surfaces. And then let's stay on Remove Selections. Let's click in the selection box underneath, and then hover over the graphics area. And basically we want to remove this little circular area where the 2 surfaces join each other. So left click to select that. And if we press OK, we've now removed that area. With the Mutual option, we can trim the surfaces where they actually meet and where they touch each other. So that's the Surface Trim tool, as we've probably noticed so far, similar to quite a lot of Solidworks tools. The actual tools themselves are fairly straightforward. The actual basic building blocks are quite simple really, but we can use these to build up more complex models and shapes step by step. So to recap the Trim Surfaces tool, it lets us trim surfaces using things like sketches, planes, surfaces, or curves. Or we can use the mutual option and we can use multiple surfaces to trim themselves. In the next video, we'll develop this model a bit more by adding a base using the rolled surface tool. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you like. I hope it can be a little helpful and useful.
You're tripping.